Hello guys, this is Mr. Prince Maths and Science class, and in this video I'm gonna be teaching how to find subject or formula. So one thing you need to know when learning how to find subject or formula is that any letter that is asked to be made subject or formula can only be found on the left side of the equation. So subject or formula is mainly based on manipulation. So whatever letter you are asked to make subject or formula must not be on the right side, can only be on the left side. So you have to do whatever you can to bring it to the left side and make sure you do it the proper way. So there are some few things that you will need to note. So when you are asked, given a question that says x squared equals y. Sorry, let me. So for example, let's say you are asked to find, you are given something like this: x squared equals y, and then you are asked to find x as subject of formula. You know that something like this you have to square root both sides. Square root both sides. So when you square root both sides, that eliminates the square on top of x raised to power 2. You cross it out with the square root. So then you are able to get x is equals to square root of y. Another one, if you asked, for example, if you asked to find x as a subject of formula and you have root x equals t. Okay, for this one you have to square both sides. So when you square both sides, you'll be able to take off the square root. So the square root, we cancel the square root. That's the power right there, will cancel the square root. And then you have x equals to t squared. Okay, so just simple stuff like that you need to know. So now I'm gonna be giving about 8 examples. The examples are gonna be from much simpler equations to more complex ones. So now the first example will be x squared plus a equals v, and we are going to be asked to make x subject of the formula. X will be the subject of the formula. So let's take a to the other side. So x squared is equals to v minus a, right? So now, like I said we have to square root both sides in this one. So when we square root both sides, we have something like this. So this one, we cancel this, okay? And then the final answer will be x is equals to square root of v minus a. So let's do number 2. This equation, v squared is equals to u squared plus 2ax. And now we are going to make x the subject of the formula here. So we can take the u squared to the other side to meet v squared. So we have v squared minus u squared equals to 2ax, right? This one is easy. We'll just do x equals to v squared minus u squared divided by 2a. Yeah, that one is pretty easy. So I'm gonna do one more simple one, and then I'll try to make sure we have more complex equation questions. So now for this one, question number 3. So for number 3, we have cube root of x over k equals w. Okay, and we want to make x the subject of the formula. Okay, so we want to make x the subject of the formula. We are going to make sure that we cube both sides, so that make each side raised to power 3. That's what I mean. So if we cube root both sides, we are going to have something like this: x over k into w cube. So this one, we cross out this one. So now we have x over k equals to the cube root of w. So x is equals to k w raised to power 3. Okay. So I'm going to do number 4. Number 4, we have 1f equals to 1a plus 1b. This equation is kind of similar to equation for finding the focal length. So let's make b the subject of the formula in this one. So we have 1 over f. So now we can find the LCM of a and b. The LCM of a and b will be ab. So ab divided by a will be b times 1. B times 1 will be b. Okay, plus ab divided by b will be a. A times 1 is a, right? So now we have b plus a over ab. So now we can cross multiply. Okay, so ab equals f into b plus a, right? And then we can use f to open the bracket and expand it. So we can have bf plus af. Okay, so now we're going to collect the like terms. So collect the like terms is when you are looking for a particular letter. Anything associated to that letter is going to be combined together. So when we collect the like terms, we have a, b, because we are making b the subject of the formula. So all the ones that contains b, we are going to bring everything to the left hand side. So bf is going to cross over to the left hand side. We have ab minus bf is equals to af. Okay, so b is the common term. So if we do b, so that will be a. B divided by ab will be a. Bf divided by b will be b. Sorry, I said it. Sorry, it should be a. It should be ab divided by b, not b divided by ab. So that would be, so b into a minus f equals to af. Okay, so b will be equals to af over a minus f. So that's it. So we're going to do number 5 now. So it's just pretty easy. Just normal manipulation. You make sure you do it in a way that the letter you are using to find the subject of formula is in the left hand side, and there's nothing connecting that letter on the right hand side. So number 5 is h equals m into v squared minus u squared over 2gx. Okay, so we are going to make v subject of the formula in this case. So this will be 2. So now let's cross multiply. So that's 2gxh equals to m into v squared minus u squared. So now let's expand this and open the bracket. Okay, so 2gxh will be equals to mv squared minus mu squared. Okay, so we can do 2gxh plus mu squared equals mv squared, and v squared will be equals to 2gxh plus mu squared. Okay, divided by m. So now we are going to, we have square here, so it has to just be v. It can't be v squared. So we have just one more step. So we have to square root both sides. So when we square root both sides, we have something like this: 2gxh plus mu squared, plus mu squared over m. So this square will cancel the square root. So and the final answer we get should be v equals to the square root of 2gxh plus mu squared over m. So that's what we get for number 5. So now we're going to do number 6 now. So number 6 will be a equals pi into r plus t squared minus r squared. So we're going to make r the subject of the formula in this one. So we can bring pi here below a. So we have a over pi. So that will equals r plus t squared minus r squared. Okay, So now let's open r plus t squared and let's expand it. So we have r plus t into r plus t minus r squared. This one will multiply this one. Sorry. This one will multiply this one, multiply this one. This one will multiply this one. This one will multiply that one. Okay. So when we open the bracket and multiply like that and expand it, we should have r squared plus 2rt plus t squared minus r squared. So this r squared will cancel the minus r squared here, giving us 0. So a over pi is equals 2rt plus t squared. Okay. So we can bring a over pi, we can bring minus t squared, we can bring t squared to meet this one, to meet a over pi. So we have equals 2rt. Okay. So that means we have r. That means we have r. We cannot do r. We can now bring 2t, this 2t below this one. So we have r equals a over pi minus t squared divided by 2t. Okay. So if we do it like that, the final answer should be r equals a minus t squared over 2 pi t. So that will be the final answer for that one. Alright. So now let's do number 7. So t equals to 2 pi square root L over G. So we're going to make G subject of the formula in this one. So this formula is the formula for the simple harmonic motion of a pendulum bulb. So for this one, we are going to square both sides just to be able to set the G free. T squared equals 2 pi squared. I square it, and then the square is going to take out the square root on L over G. So let's cross multiply now. No, I'm going to open the 2 pi squared. So we have t squared equals, when we open it, that should be 4 pi squared L over G. Okay. So now let's cross multiply. So gt squared equals 4 pi squared L. So G will give equals to 4 pi square L over t squared. So that's what we get for that. So now let's do number 8. T is equals to mu squared minus k minus 5mg. So we're going to make k subject of formula in this one. Okay, so t, let's just make k, we'll find the LCM for k and 1, that will be k. So k divided by k is 1. 1 times mu squared is mu squared minus k divided by 1 is k. Okay, k times 5mg will be 5mgk. So now let's cross multiply, so that we have tk equals mu squared minus 5mgk. Alright, and we have tk plus 5mgk equals to mu squared. So now let's collect the like terms. K is a common factor in tk and 5mgk, so that will be t plus 5mg equals mu squared. So we have k equals mu squared over t plus 5mg. So that's the final answer right there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope the explanation was very precise and you understood everything I just said in the subject of formula. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.